We're also going to be placing a really strong focus and emphasis on distribution opportunities, and particularly adoption, product adoption, as a way to expose new audiences and increase the growth of the product. So, talked a lot about tech, product focus, themes, integration. And again, we've mentioned we really focused last year on laying a really strong foundation to the core wallet. But with that, we now believe that we can put some focus on platform distribution and acquiring new audiences in really significant ways. We're going to be collaborating with these 3 projects, and I'm going to go through each one of them individually to talk about exactly what we're doing. First and foremost is a company called One World Online. You know, a major change where personal data, personal information management, and is exploited, and there's some major changes needed, is in the broken and bloated advertising industry. One World Online has been working since 2015 on a custom platform that allows for interactive advertising placements, and they've partnered with a lot of major publishers and brands. Newsweek, IBT, Times India, you can see some of them behind me, and again, direct with other brands as well. Seen huge increased engagement from users, which obviously is great for publishers. Now the great thing too is users who take these polls, these quizzes, are directly rewarded in the One World token as well. Advertisers, when publishing with publishers or engaging with publishers, if they pay for those advertisements in the One World token, they get a discount. So that's kind of a little bit of the background on their economic model. And one thing we're really excited to talk about is we're going to be introducing Pillar as a means of payment on that platform. We're also looking to natively integrate polls and quizzes directly within the Pillar platform as a way to reward users for actually taking those polls. We can explore interesting things around products, services, feedback around various things that can become anonymized and private data set aggregates, which will also help us to kickstart and feed into the growth and emergence of the open data economy, which leads us to the Ocean Protocol. Another collaborator that we're looking to really work closely with is Ocean. Ocean's building a protocol for, again, the open data economy, including a decentralized marketplace and a tokenized service layer. They're focused very heavily on the infrastructure and technology side of it all. And the technology and solutions they've built are incredible, very, very robust. Whereas, and what they're really trying to target is these long-tail data sets that sit with companies and governments, and how those can be turned from liabilities into assets and be used to empower data scientists, machine learning, AI, to make more accurate models around these things. Pillar, on the other hand, we're very focused on empowering individual data management and monetization, even being rewarded, being an active participant in this advertising conversation, if you choose. And what's great is they're developing a new token standard for a data token that includes an encryption and decryption layer that we're going to be natively supporting as one of their wallet partners on a consumer-facing basis. And we're excited to announce that that will allow for the secure transmission across Web3 of data, and exploring how we can also build this marketplace, which is very much a chicken and egg problem, and demonstrate how that can be an asset of the future. Last but not least, I'm really happy to talk to you guys about a partnership that we've recently finalized, and we're going to be exploring with the Dank Memes community. Dank is one of the largest internet entertainment companies in the world. They produce e-commerce applications, mobile games, live events, a lot of sponsored content, and it's obviously very focused around internet pop culture and memes. In fact, they've oftentimes taken a leading narrative in social commentary. If you're familiar with the meme world, you may have heard of stonks. This is a critique, essentially, on the traditional financial industry and some of the problems there. They're the originators and creators, their community of that stonks meme. They operate around 14 popular Facebook groups with a total of 15.2 million followers and a monthly reach of over 185 million people. This is a global community spanning all regions, and more specifically, they have a 60,000 strong creator community that are really working to feed content and whatnot. What they've done is, through their mobile games, their contests and whatnot, they've introduced dank coins. These coins are essentially an in-game currency or a loyalty point that users are rewarded for participating and engaging with these properties. You can redeem them for physical goods like AirPods and game consoles and various other things. They've also recognized this opportunity in the Web3 space to introduce the world of decentralized finance and these opportunities to their community. And so as a way to do this, they're creating an ERC20 token, which is one-to-one pegged to their in-game currency loyalty point coin. This bridge that allows users to move that coin to their token is the partnership that we're going to be working with them in conjunction with our partners, the Abridged.io teams, as the premier wallet offering for this community. It's going to be focused around a web wallet primarily, and that's part of the introduction of this web wallet that I mentioned earlier. And we're extremely excited because we believe blockchain and decentralized technologies are, they're tools of the future. They're tools for the next generation. And this community, as you can imagine, is primarily youth, 18 to 24, 35. And by capturing those individuals, not only will we be able to build strong brand loyalties, but we can help educate them in terms of why it's so important to not only have control over your financial assets, but control over your personal data. And we're really excited to partner with them and to empower their community in new ways and introduce this entire Web3 world to them. In conjunction with a lot of the early access and that kind of big push that's going to be coming shortly, we've mentioned in the past how we have our referral program that we've been working on. We're really, really excited to announce that we'll be offering this in conjunction with this full production rollout and release of those features that are currently in early access, along with some of those earlier ones that work in conjunction with those. And what this means, more specifically to you, is you will be directly rewarded with some pillar tokens for inviting new members to our platform. When they create an account, they too will receive a little bit of pillar tokens to get them started on their way, maybe cover a transaction or two from a gas perspective, enable their contract deployment, allow them to really explore and experience the Web3 world, without having to put their own skin in the game, I guess. And for communities like Dank that really aren't really sure, or this is completely new to them, this is going to be a perfect kind of complement and match.
The specific number we're looking at is 30 million users, creators, publishers, subscribers, different individuals and communities across the social media and general space. What we think about when we're seeing these partnerships is that we want to grow through adoption. We want to grow through communities. So we would like to approach communities which might have some needs or might have some problems to solve, and act as this tool which unlocks, for example, in case of Dank a community, to unlock this inner economy and open the crypto world to kind of interact with this economy that they have there. For example, with One World Token, we can open new markets and basically engage the audience that has no crypto relation before. And finally, with Ocean Protocol, the third big partnership that we've announced, we're able to rejoin this conversation on privacy, on data misuse, so where Pillar really belongs and where all of us made this decision to get involved in this project and try to change something in the world. It's all pretty exciting for marketing because we are now in a way different position that we've been a year ago, and we can easily leave this just the wallet category, which we really want to do. The wish or the objective for the company, for the project, is to grow 10 times. Marketing is here to facilitate that and to kind of make sure that we're providing other departments of the company, of the project, with the right tools and with right data to optimize our activity and our growth. We want to make sure that decisions within the projects are data-driven. And primarily, it is a marketing need to make data-driven decisions. We've learned a lot about this last year when we've conducted over 70 ad campaigns to basically identify the right sources and methods to acquire users for our wallet. And with that knowledge, we're ready to go more aggressive once the referral program is ready, once all the features that we've announced today, not really all, but some of these features as we're going are being released, we'll be able to satisfy, let's say, promotional needs that each of them require. Another big milestone from last year is that we've kind of got together and created a cohesive branding and messaging for Pillar, which not only gives you a better understanding who we are and where are we going, what are our values and what is the mission behind this project, but also help us to scale this communication. So help us involve other parties like marketing agencies, freelancers, influencers, and create this unified communication around our biggest goals, our problems that we're solving, and so on. And last but not least, we've set up also an analytics stack. So the backbone for this data-driven decision framework that we want to implement across the company this year. Really excited about this one. In marketing needs, basically crucial thing to make sure that we're spending money where we can get the best results. So doing campaigns, creating campaigns that will result in bigger user base, bigger community, more partnering companies, or more token holders. We see all these pieces being wallet, ecosystem token, and ambassadors/community working together to kind of, in conjunction, create a bigger experience for anyone who is either joining us as a user or is building with us this new open data economy. I think we're trying something new here, and I see a big potential in this adoption through communities strategy that we're applying in 2020. I think that if we identify large groups, engaged groups, which needs a place to get together, exchange assets, engage into some kind of games or just social interactions, and that way kind of get them into the world of Web3, making them more familiar with these technologies and these solutions, we might find out that in a few years, basically everyday Joe will know that by using DeFi, he will be able to earn some interest, or he'll be able to pay in real time or get paid in real time. So there are very, very promising achievements on the Web3/blockchain technology front, and by implementing them and by making them more familiar, abstracting them from technical jargon, I think we're on the way to way more massive adoption. So I'm looking forward to that time. It's exciting to see all that evolving to that way, but no dates.